together Shama and Sri Krishna Premi Satsangam, and Sri Raman is representing the Krishna Premi Satsangam and here with us. So I would like to straight away hand over to Raman sir. So to go ahead with the quiz. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So Thiruppavai, as you all know, is a work of one of the important Alvars, the only Alvar who is a woman, which is Andal. And there are some important stories and messages in Thiruppavai. As we go along in the quiz, we will see all those things. And the most important thing is, it is one of the most important works among all, even all the other Alvar's works. Our Purvacharyas have said that it is almost the summary of whatever is said in the Vedas.
Okay.
In simple terms, Andal has given it in simple Tamil, and whatever we cannot understand from reading the Vedas in Sanskrit, we can understand from going through Thiruppavai. That's why it is so important, and it is good that all the kids who have joined will have some understanding and experience of Thiruppavai in the past, and will also go on learning more things about Thiruppavai and learn the meanings and inner meanings of Thiruppavai as you go along in your life. With that introduction, let's start the quiz. And as we go along, I will speak on specific questions on some of these messages and stories within Thiruppavai. Over to you, Ram.
Okay, we started with the first question. Who is the author of father of the author of Tirupal? Okay, so then that means not just the author of Tirupavai, but the father of that person. Okay, so as you see, the countdown is happening. Be very fast to give the answers. Okay, so you will see that by 20, the time you will have quiz end up. Okay, your timing will be ending up. So after this timing is over on screen, we will be seeing the answers. Okay, so there are 12 answers received already. Okay, so let's see what's the answer. Okay, so 7 of you have given the correct answer, which is Periyalvar. Okay, which is Andal's father. Okay, so over to you, Sir Raman sir. Ninga, you can take over directly actually for every question.
Okay. A little bit of twist here. Who is the father of the author of Thiruppavai? So you have to be very careful. Immediately, as soon as you see the author of Thiruppavai, you might be tempted to say Andal. And Andal is popping up there right in the front. So have to be a little bit careful when you see all this. So Periyalvar is one of the other Alvars, one of the other 12 Alvars. And Andal is his daughter. So Andal is also considered one of the 12 Alvars. But Andal not on. Sorry, Ram, you were trying to say something?
No, go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Andal considers not only Periyalvar as her father, but also as a guru and acharyan, through which she was able to hear the stories of Lord Krishna. And that is how Thiruppavai was born. So it is very important position of Periyalvar for Andal that he is not only the father, but also the guru and acharyan. So with that, let's go to the next question.
Yeah. Okay, so Sudarshan is on top. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Under which plant was Andal first seen by her father? I think a lot of you might have uh, read about this. Okay, so the answers are tulasi, mango, neem, and hibiscus.
So on the picture, you see the Nandavanam in Srivilliputtur that Periyalvar was tending to.
Nice.
So from
Okay, sir. நீங்க போலாம். As soon as the answer comes, you take over, sir.
okay. So Andal was born under a Tulasi plant. Periyalvar finds her under a Tulasi plant and takes her into his care and brings her up as his own child. So it's quite surprising that some of you have gone on to the other answers as well, but most of you have answered it correctly. So with that, let's go to the next question. So initially you will find very simple questions. As we go along, it may be more difficult for some of you, or almost all the questions will be easy for some of you. Let's go along.
Okay.
Sudarshan still in the lead.
Okay, what is the birthplace of Andal? Srirangam, Kanchipuram, Madurai, Srivilliputtur.
That's a simple question as well. Most of you will be able to get it. Srivilliputtur, yeah. So most of you, almost all of you have got it right. Andal was born in Srivilliputtur where Periyalvar lived. So quite an easy question, not much to talk about in this. She was also brought up in Srivilliputtur for most of her life, and then finally moved on to other places, as you see in her story. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay, there's some movement, but still Sudarshan on the lead. Narayanan catching up. Andal is considered as incarnation of who?
Yeah.
Neela Devi, Bhudevi, Saraswati, or Sri Devi? Okay. Let's see how many answers this question. There are 10 answers coming up.
And 12. Almost all over.
Okay. Bhudevi is the correct answer.
Yeah. So many of you have got it right. Bhudevi, there are in Sri Vaishnavism, Lakshmi, there are three Thayars, Sri Devi, Bhudevi, and Neela Devi. Okay, Andal is supposed to be considered as the avataram of Bhudevi among these three. Neela Devi is also called Napinnai, and one of the main things is why Bhudevi? Andal's birthplace, this is a very important question. Why Andal is related to Bhudevi? Andal's birth takes this thing in Varahavadaram itself. In Varahavadaram, Vishnu takes the form of a Varaha, that is a wild boar. Okay. And the story goes there that Bhumi Devi was taken away by one of the Rakshasas. Bhumi Devi, or the earth, was taken away by one of the Rakshasas and hid in an ocean in some other world. And the Rakshasa's name is Hiranyaksha. So Lord Vishnu took the form of an wild boar or Varahavataram, and he rescued Lakshmi. And after rescuing her, after he killed Hiranyaksha, rescued Lakshmi, she was sitting in his lap, and being under the water, she was still trembling. And Lord Vishnu gave her some time to settle down, but still she was trembling. And Vishnu asked her, "Why are you still trembling?" So Bhumi Devi said, "You have saved me from the depths of the ocean, but all our children here, how are they going to be saved? Because they cannot do a penance like sages. How are they going to be saved?" Was the question from Lakshmi. Can you tell some other ways instead of saying, because the Vedas prescribe that you have to do jnana yoga or bhakti yoga, which is all very difficult, or karma yoga, which is all very difficult. So can you tell some easy steps by which these people in the world, in our children, can be saved? And Varaha says there are three simple steps. One is to offer flowers to me. One is to offer flowers to me. Two is to sing my namas or nama sankirtanam. Okay, that is two. And three is Atma Samarpanam. So there are simple three ways. Atma Samarpanam is to surrender to him. Okay, there are three simple steps. Offer flowers and pray. Two is Nama Sankirtanam. Three is Atma Samarpanam. So because of that, by hearing these three simple steps, Bhumi Devi wanted to tell all her children. So she took an avataram of Andal, and that is how Andal was born. And that is how Thiruppavai is also born. Thiruppavai is all about telling the whole world these three steps. In fact, in one of the pasurams, she says, வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது. தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க in Thiruppavai. So you have to offer the flowers. வாயினால் பாடணும், which is Nama Sankirtanam, and மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க, which is equivalent to Atma Samarpanam. But finally she says Saranagati and Atma Samarpanam in one of the other pasurams. Here Manathinal Sindhika means the three Manasu, Vaku and Kayam are all offered, surrendered to him. Okay. So let's go to the next question with that explanation of this question.
Okay, good. So we have still Sudarshan on the lead. Other guys, please catch up. Yes, let's go next. Fifth question. So we have to go a bit faster this time. Another name for Andal is. So as we go along, we are going to go a bit faster. The timing given to you is going to be the same, but we will probably go for the next quiz question faster because we are at 7:30 now. Okay, another name for Andal is, how many answers are there? 12. Okay, good, good. Okay, good. Koda is the right answer. Many got correct.
Almost all I've got right. Kodai in Tamil means flower garland. So since she was Sudi Kodutha Sudar Kodi, she is Kodai. Okay, let's go on to the
Okay,
next question.
okay. Wow, Sudarshan is still leading, but good, very close fight between the first three positions. Okay, go ahead. During which month was Thiruppavai composed? So I think this is a tricky question Raman sir has given.
Yeah.
Probably everybody would go for the Margazhi option, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be correct or not. So take your own risk if you're going to try that option. Chittirai, Kartigai, Aipasi. These are the other Tamil months, if in case you are not familiar with that also. So this is not the month when we are celebrating the Thiruppavai, but it's the when it was created. Yes, sir, Margazhi, that's what is the correct answer anyway. Okay, good. I think
Yeah,
some people
even though you slightly misled them, they were still right.
they were still right. Okay, okay, nice, nice.
Which is very good because they are quite strong in what they know and what they understand.
Good, good. That's nice, nice.
Margali was also the month in which Thiruppavai was composed because Andal wrote Thiruppavai as she was performing all these things.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so which is very good.
Yep. Shall we go to the next
And
one?
yeah, let's move on.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
How many pasrams are there in Thiruppavai? Wow. Hmm. Okay, sir. Raman sir, Solomon.
I'll,
Almost all got correct.
almost
Only
all
one
got
got
correct. Yeah.
29
Yeah, this is
seconds.
a very simple question which most of you will know and got it correct as well. The 30 pasurams, some Purvacharyas say in one of the things, கோதை தமிழ் ஐயைந்தும் ஐந்தும் அறியாத மானிடரை வையம் சுமப்பதும் வம்பு. Okay, கோதை தமிழ் ஐயைந்தும் ஐந்தும். ஐயைந்தும் ஐந்தும் means 5 times 5, 25 plus
Hmm.
another 5, 30. 30 pasrams are there. கோதை தமிழ் ஐயைந்தும் ஐந்தும் அறியாத மானிடரை வையம் சுமப்பதும் வம்பு. It's a waste that this earth is carrying these people who don't know Thiruppavai. So
Okay.
all of you children, memorize Thiruppavai, remember it, so that let's not be a burden to Bhumi Devi. We should, memorize Thiruppavai. Let's go on.
Okay. Okay, still Sudarshan on the lead. And of the Dasa avatars, which avatara is talking about first? Is which avatara is talked about first? This is a tricky question. So that means of these four, which is the one that is first? That's the question. Not which is the first Dasavatar.
Correct.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh, that was a difficult question for many people.
oh, I got tricked. So tell me the correct answer, sir. How is that, Krishna?
Yeah, Krishna, even in the first Pasuram, Andal talks about Krishna. So, how? She says in Margali Tingal, Kurvel Kodundolilan Nandagopan Kumaran. So, Nandagopan Kumaran is Krishna.
Very tricky.
I
I
think
think
the
it's a very, very nice question. So even though the Dasavatars, there are so many avatars, other avatars, the first thing they talk about is from Krishna avatar.
yeah, many people thought Vamana as well.
Yeah, that is
Vamana,
tricky because actually
Narasimha.
speaking,
Mm,
Narasimha also four people have foot, right? So that
yeah.
means because in that order, Narasimha, Vamana,
Ah,
then Rama, Krishna. So that's why there some people choose Narasimha, but I don't know how why some people choose Vamana Avatar. Was is Vamana Avatar mentioned in the Thiruppavai?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ongi
Oh,
Ulagalanda Uttaman Pervadi.
ah, okay. So that's why probably they thought that also.
Yeah,
But the first one which is talked about is about Krishna Avatar.
Krishna Avatar. And the first Pasuram itself.
First pass. Okay, let's go ahead. Next one. Okay, next. Which Pasuram mentions the do's and don'ts of Margazhi Nondu? Margazhi Tingal, Mali Manivanna, Ai Malikanna, Vayat Valvirga. Let's see which one. Hmm. Okay, 13 answers are coming. Okay, okay, almost we've got all answers. Okay, yep. Okay, so the answer is Vayat Valvirga. Okay.
Yeah, everybody got it right. So, I think almost all the kids are very knowledgeable on Thiruppavai. I thought this was a difficult question as well. Vayattu
Okay.
Valvirgal, Vayattu Valvirgal, actually, she talks about the Margali Nonbu. She, along with her friends, are doing this Nonbu to uh, make offerings to Lord Krishna. So there she says, Neyyunnom, Palunnom, Natkale, Niradi, மையிட்டெழுதோம் நெய்யை சாப்பிட மாட்டோம் பால் சாப்பிட மாட்டோம் கை மையிட்டெழுதோம் மையெல்லாம் இட்டுக்க மாட்டோம் மலரிட்டு நாமுடியோம் வி வாண்ட் வேர் த ஃப்ளவர்ஸ் செய்யாதன செய்யோம் தப்பான திங்ஸ் எல்லாம் செய்யக்கூடாது திக்குறளை சென்றோதோம் பேட் வேர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் பேசக்கூடாது பேசாம இருக்கணுங்கிறது டோன்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் சொல்றா பார்க்கடலுள் பையத்துயின்ற பரமநடிபாடி அதுக்கப்புறம் இது வருது ஐயமும் பிச்சையும் ஆந்தனையும் கைகாட்டி that means giving dues to all the acharyas and gurus and giving alms to those who are in need of them and to the best of your ability you should donate Puyamarani Ugandelo Rembabai. So those are the do's and don'ts of the Pavai Nonbe that she is doing. So she explains that in second Pasuram itself, Vayattu Valvirgal. Very good. I'm impressed. Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
move
next.
on.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, okay. Still, not much changes. Let's see. Varun is coming up. Hmm. How many times does the word Singam appear in Thiruppavai? Oh, okay. I think this one is unless they know the whole songs in Thiruppavai, then it's going to be difficult. Right? Hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Little bit of difficulty, but
Yeah.
maybe you will be surprised how so many kids can answer this.
Yes, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we had given some links on Thiruppavai write up, so probably they would have gone and read that. So let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so six of them answered. I mean, sorry. Yeah, six of them answered correct.
Yeah,
The answer
that's
is two times.
yeah.
But there were quite a lot of,
It is
I
a
think,
slightly
guesses.
difficult. Yeah, it is a slightly difficult question. Unless you are very well versed and you know it, it's difficult to make an estimate. She has mentioned it in two places. The first Pasuram itself, she mentions Eraranda Kanni Yasoda Ilanchingam. Yasoda's, a young lion, she says. That is one place where she says Singam. And then in the 23rd Pasuram, Mari Malamulanjil, Mannikkidandarangam, Siriya Singam, Arivutruthi Vidithu. In both places, she is talking of Krishna as a lion. So these are the two places. 23rd Pasuram, Mari Malamulanjil, and first Pasuram, Margali Tingal. Good.
Very good. That's good. Next. So we are halfway down the line. So just nice. We have got another 20 plus minutes. Okay. So let's go.
The first two places are holding on, no?
Yeah, they are still holding on strong. Yeah, let's see. Which avataram of Vishnu does Andal describe as Manadukku Iniyan? Hmm. Manadukku Iniyan. So the meaning is one who is dear to a heart, right?
Yes.
Four answers. So I think children will do guess a few answers here. I know which they will guess. Let's see if my guesses are correct. I thought so. Exactly. The 9 and 9 guesses for
Wow.
Rama and Krishna. But actually, it's not Krishna, it's Rama. Okay.
Yep.
So where
So,
she say?
yeah, it is in the 12th Pasuram, Kanaithilam Kattermai, Kandrukirange. In that Pasuram, she says, Sinathinal Tennilangai Komanai Chetra Manathikkiniyanai Padavamni Vaidiravai. So, Sinathinal, Kobatal, Tennilangai, South Lanka king, he killed Ravana basically. So that's what it says. And Manathikkiniyan, Rama is dear to my heart. So Ramavataram is talked about in a few places, not just this one. But here, Manathikkiniyan in this Pasuram, she talks about Rama. Let's move on.
Now there is a change. Yay! Great. Okay. So leader is now Narayan. Okay. Which Pasaram is like a conversation between Andal and her sleeping friend?
Hmm. This can also be a difficult question, slightly difficult.
Okay. So there is some trick here.
Yeah. There is no trick, but
Okay.
they should have
They
understood
should
the
understand
Pasuram and the
meaning.
meaning. Yeah.
Correct.
To
Okay.
understand the meaning, it is easy.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. So conversation between Andal and her sleeping friend. Okay. Interesting. So the password is done as like a conversation.
Yeah.
Nice. So wait, almost we got all the answers there. So let's see. Okay. So 8 answers are
8
correct.
answers.
Anyway,
That's not bad. I'm impressed, actually. The Pasuram is LA Ilangiliye, which is Pasuram 15. What Andal is doing is Pavai Nonbe. So this kind of things, Pavai Nonbe and all, to Krishna, you cannot do it alone. So you have to go with all your, satsang, with all your group. So she collects 10 of her friends. Each of them, she wakes them up, goes to their house, wakes them up, and then takes them, all of them along for doing the nonbu. So this is on one of her friends. The song goes like this. This is the last friend, 10th friend, actually. So she has 9 friends already in her group, and she is there, and they go knock at the door of this 10th friend. Elle ilangiliye innum urangudiyo. She says, hey, girl, you are like a parrot. You are still sleeping. And the sleeping friend says, Sillen ralayen min nangamir podariginnen. The friend says, Sillen ralayen min. என்னையெல்லாம் கத்தி கூப்பிடாதீங்கோ நங்கை மீர் போதறிகின்னேன் இந்த வந்துட்டேன் புறப்பட்டு வந்துடுறேன் ஏதோ அண்ட் தென் ஆண்டாளன் ஃப்ரேஸ் வல்லே உன் கட்டுரைகள் பண்டே உன் வாயறிதும் ஆண்டாளன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் தேசே வல்லமையான உன் வார்த்தைகளை வெகு நாட்களாவே நாங்கள் அறிவோம். That's what she says. Your your vakchaturiyam is very good. Is what she tells her sleeping friend.
okay.
Sleeping friend says valliyirgal neengale, and then back and forth it goes throughout the pasuram. So let's not go into the details. If you see like that, then LA Ilangalaye Pasuram fits this question very well.
Okay.
Other Pasurams, there is no conversation between the sleeping friend and the others.
Okay, that's good. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir. I'll go next. Okay. No, Sahana catching up. Okay, good. Let's go. Which character of Ramayana does Andal sing about in Notru Suvarka? Awesome. Okay. The correct answer is Notru Suvarkam.
Notru Suvarkam.
Oh, okay. ஸோ அதோட மீனிங் தெரிஞ்சாலே ஆல்மோஸ்ட் அது ஆன்சர் கிடைச்சிரும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்ல. So there's a character of Ramayana that Andal sings in that passion. So you know the characters in Ramayana, like so Ravana, Sugriva, Hanuman, Kumbhavana. Yeah, I think you might have given the answers by now. So we only had about 11 answers. 12. Okay. Not bad. Oh, 13. Oh, nice. Very fast. That's good. Okay.
8 of them got it right. Okay. Kumbhakarna is the right answer. Notru Suvarkam Pasuram, she says Punyanal, it's Pasuram number 10. புண்ணியனால் பண்டொரு நாள் கூற்றத்தின் வாய் வீழ்ந்த கும்பகர்ணனும் தோற்றமுனக்கே பெருந்துயில்தான் தந்தானோ. So if you relate, she is doing a Pavai Nonbe, she is waking up friends and people who are sleeping, and the Ramayana character who is most of the time sleeping is Kumbhakarna. He sleeps 6 months and wakes up 6 months. So from that itself you will be able to see the link. Okay, so if you rationalize logically, you will be able to get the answer easily. Okay, so the words are Kutrathin Vaivilna Kumbhakarnanam Thotrumunakke Perunduyildan Tandano. Did you get your you are sleeping for so long. Did Kumbhakarna give you the sleep? Is what she is asking with her friends. Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, so let's see. Huh? Okay, again Aaron come up. Okay, Sahana still have to catch up again. Okay, let's go next question. How many times does Andal call Govinda in the Thiruppavai? So the கோவிந்தாங்கிற நேம் எவ்வளவு தரம் வருது இல்லையா? How many times it's in Thiruppavai? Okay.
In all the 30 pastorams.
That's going to be a bit difficult, right? Unless they know all the pastorams. இல்லையா?
ஆமா.
சரி. பரவாயில்ல. It's a mix of easy and tough questions.
And
so
tough question. This is one of the difficult ones. But a lot of people are able to, quickly get through. If they remember the Pasuram by heart, they will know quickly where Govinda comes.
Nice. So 10 answers are here. That's it. 11. Ooh, okay. Okay. We have 5 answers correct. So
Yeah,
3 times.
That's a majority.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah. So Govinda comes in, the very name suggests Govinda, talking of, cowherd. Krishna. So in Pasuram 27, until 27, she doesn't use the name Govinda, which is quite surprising, especially because Thiruppavai is written mainly for Krishna. In the 27th Pasuram, she says, in Kudare Vellamsir Govinda. That is the first occurrence of Govinda. 28th Pasuram, Karavegal Pinsendre, in that she says, Kurayunnamillada Govinda. And then 29th Pasuram, Sitranchirugale, she says, Itrepparagulvan Andrugan Govinda. So 27, 28, and 29, each of those 3 Pasurams has one occurrence of Govinda, for a total of 3 occurrences of Govinda in all the 30 Thiruppavais.
Thank you. Okay, 3 times. Let's go next question. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aprameya is catching up. She's the one who scored more in the recent last few questions. Catching up with Dhruva, Sahana, and Narayan. Who are the 2 women Andal refers to in the line? ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பிறந்து ஓரிரவில் ஒருத்தி மகனாய் ஒளித்து வளர. Okay. So this ஒருத்தி மகனாய் பிறந்து, who is that ஒருத்தி? And ஒருத்தி மகனாய் ஒளித்து வளர. That is, she was hiding the boy. So who is that mother? That person. Okay. I gave a clue, I think. Let's see. Okay, is it Devaki and Radha? Is it Rukmani and Radha? Is it Devaki and Yashoda? Or is it Yashoda and Rukmani? Well, we are going to we are getting into the end of the quiz with the last 5 more questions. Okay, 4 more questions. This is the 15th one. Okay, great. Okay, Devaki and Yashoda, correct.
Yeah, all of them got it right.
I think this one.
This is the first question that all of them got it right.
Yes. Okay, no need. I think we don't need any explanation because they all know.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So let's move on.
Good, let's go to the next one. Okay, next one. Okay, I think for this one, whoever pressed faster, they would have got the more marks. Okay. Correct. Okay, a unique bird is mentioned in one of the Pasurams. What is it? Annam, Nare, Poigai Kuri. Oh, Poigai Kuri, yeah. Oh, Kuri. Adan Poigai Kuri. Aanai Chatan. Oh, Aanai Chatan. Interesting. Annam is the swan. Nare is It's a crane. பொய்கை கோழி எனக்கு என்னன்னு தெரியல. ஆனை சாப்பாடு எனக்கு என்னன்னு தெரியல. லெட்ஸ் see. உங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து கத்துக்கலாம். Okay. So the next one. Okay, 13 answers are here already. Okay. Okay, 8. Nani
He doesn't got it right. Okay. Some of them have gone to others. They were very sure Annam is not the answer.
Okay, okay.
Nobody went for it.
Okay.
Okay, it is in Pasuram 7. She says, Kisu Kisennengam, Anaichatan, Kalandu Pesina Pecharavam, Ketilayo, Pepenne. So when she is waking up one of her friends, she says, this Anaichatan bird, they are all within groups, they are talking kisu kisu. Okay, kisu kisu. கிருஷ்ணா கிருஷ்ணா அப்படின்னு பேசிட்டு இருக்கான். கீசு கீசுன்னு அவளுக்கு கிருஷ்ணா கிருஷ்ணான்னு காதல் வளருது. அதுவுமே ஆண்டாளுக்கும் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கும். ஏன்னா எப்போதுமே கிருஷ்ணனை பத்தியே நினைச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறதுனால. கீசு கீசென்றங்கம் ஆனைச்சாத்தான். ஸோ ஆனைச்சாத்தான் இஸ் அ பேர்ட். Annam is not talked about at all in and the other thing was Narai, is it? Narai. Narai is also not talked about. Poigai Koli, I don't know whether there is a bird like that or not. It is artificial. It is all coined.
Okay.
Okay, with that, let's move on.
Okay, good. Let's move on. Next one. Let's last 3 questions. We will see who is the daughter-in-law of Nandagopal. This should be an easy question, yeah, sir.
Yeah, for people who know, it may be an easy question. Because, I don't want to give any clues.
Okay, yeah. Don't go to give me. Because the final 3 questions should be a real tough fight. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have got 11 answers. 12. Okay. 13. Okay. 7 got correct. Nothing.
7 got it right. Okay. 6 of them thought it was Rukmini. So, okay. Rukmini is a consort for Krishna in other stories, but in Thiruppavai, the Pasurams say Nandagopal's daughter-in-law is Napinnai. Okay, so Napinnai is being mentioned in many of the Pasurams. Pasuram 18 talks of Napinnai. Undu Madagalithan, Odada Tolvaliyan, Nandagopalan, Marmagale, Napinnai. So that is a specific thing that if you know the Pasuram, Nandagopalan, Marmagale, Nandagopalan's daughter-in-law, Napinnai. The words itself say that. So that is what I was looking for. Nice. So if you caught this line, then it's an easy answer. Nandagopalan Marmagale Napinnai. Gandam Kamalam Kudali Kadaidiravai. It goes on. Yeah.
Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, let's see who's going to catch up. Okay, Madhumita is coming up. Okay. Good. Aprameya, Madhumita, and Dhruva catching up. Which Pasuram describes the water cycle? So basically, water cycle. The water becomes water vapor, and then becomes clouds, and then clouds come back into the rain into the earth. So this is being mentioned, is it? Okay.
Yes. Exactly.
I think there is a clue if they know the if they know the meaning of the words below.
Correct.
I think most of them will guess this correctly, even if they don't really know.
Yeah.
Let's hope. By the way, this kind of thing event is a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah.
So many of us are all together doing something very good.
I expect 14 correct answers for
Ah,
this. Let's see. Let's see.
okay, let's see. Okay, okay.
Oh, pretty close enough.
Pretty close. Yes, yes.
ஆழிமலைக்கண்ணா, yeah, that is correct. ஆழிமலைக்கண்ணா ஒன்னு நீ கைகரவேல் ஆழியொட்பூக்கும் உகர்ந்து கொடு ஆர்த்தேரி. ஆழி மீன்ஸ் ஓஷன். ஸோ ஆழியொட்பூக்கும் அதுல இருந்து முகர்ந்து கொடு ஆர்த்தேரி ஊழி முதல்வன் உருவம்போல் மெய்கருத்து பாழியந்தோளை she talks about minnal, she talks about thunder, and then it pours as rain like arrows shot from a bow, you know, the streaks of rain coming down. So that's what is talked about in Alimalaikanna Unnani Kaigarave.
Yes.
So that is pretty much most of the water cycle that we know of today in science. Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Last two questions. Okay. What sweet does Andal sing about in Kudare Vellu Paso? Appam, Jangiri, Sakre Pongal, Laddu. It's already dinner time. I'm getting hungry because of it.
Yes.
So why did you put this question in the last? It's increasing my appetite.
Good. After this quiz, you can go and eat again.
Yeah.
If you haven't had your dinner.
Yeah, not yet. Waiting for this to finish.
So do all the kids, you know.
Yeah,
They'll all ask their amma for jangiri and laddu and appam after the quiz. And sakar pongal.
Okay, I think many of them got it right.
Many of them. Yeah, this is quite an easy question. Kudara Villam Sir Govinda. She says Palchore. Muda Neipedum, Mulange Palchore, Muda Neipedum, Mulanga Valivara, Kudiranda Kulindelo Rembava. So on Kudare, you will certainly get Sakara Pongal in most of the homes, Vaishnavite homes. And in Kovils also, you will get Sakara Pongal.
By the way, why don't you also tell us that about Kudare, because many of them wouldn't know what is that Kudare that day.
Kudare, actually, Kudara Vellamsir. The people who don't mingle with him, Krishna makes him do it. Okay, that is what Kudara Vellamsir means.
Yeah. Now, I was thinking about the Kudara Valli, the day
festival
associated with that.
Yeah. Actually, Kudara Vellamsir, this Pasuram is used for Nevedyam also. Okay, whenever we do the daily prayers, for the Thiruvaradhanam, Kudara Vellamsir is used as the Pasuram to say when you do Nevedyam to Perumal. And because it says all those things. Okay, பால் சோறு மூட நெய் பெய்து முழங்கை வழிவார அப்படியே பால் சோறு மூடணுமா அது நெய் அவ்வளவு நெய் பெய்யணுமா எவ்வளவு நெய் பெய்வானா பாத்துக்கோங்க பெய்யறதுன்னா அப்படியே போர் பண்றது நாட் ஜஸ்ட் ஃபியூ டிராப்ஸ் ஆஃப் நெய் முழங்கை வழிவார அதை எடுத்து சாப்பிடும் போது இந்த பொங்கலை சாப்பிடும் போது முழங்கை வழிய வழியணுமா அது முழங்கை வழிவார இந்த போராம்ல வழியணும் அது அந்த அளவுக்கு அதுல நெய் இருக்கணும் அந்த சக்கரை பொங்கல்ல அப்படின்னு சொல்றான் இந்த காலத்துல அவ்வளவு தூரம் யாரும் பண்றது இல்லைன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க பட் nowadays science is saying ghee is good, you know, but everything in limited amounts is good, not excess.
Very nice. Okay, sir. Well, let's continue with the last question.
Yeah, let's move on to the last.
A lot of comments on the YouTube side. Very good. Thank you all for your support. In which Pasuram does Andala Saranagati and Kainkaryam? In this birth, 7 births before and after. Before and after. To Lord Govinda. Okay. That is in the current birth, 7 births before and after. Okay. Okay, what I was asking earlier, we have also has come here. One of the options, Kudare Vilunchi.
Kudare, yeah.
Yes. So as we come to the end of the event, Chitram
Sitranchirugale.
Chirka.
Good, 7 of them got it right.
Right.
So that is the 29th Pasuram, where Andal, after doing her Pavai Nonbe, she is surrendering herself, which was, the last of the 3 steps that was said that by Varaha Perumal in Varaha Avataram. So when she told Bhudevi that they should offer flowers, Nama Sankirtanam, and then Atma Samarpanam, which is Sharanagati. So in the 29th Pasuram, she talks about Sharanagati to Krishna, where she is requesting for, okay, she does Sharanagati. And what does she want from Krishna for that? She wants nothing but Kainkaryam. Kainkaryam or service to Krishna. In return, she wants her to do service to Krishna. Okay? Charanagati is done for a certain reason. And the reason here is all the women, all of Andal and all her friends are saying that they want Charanagati for doing service to Krishna. And also she says, we do not want anything else. That is also one of the things. Only Kainkaryam should be in our mind and nothing else. Okay? That is what she says in Sitranjirugale Vandunnai Chevitte, Un Potramare Adiye Potrum Purulgelai. Un Potramare Adiye Potrum Purulgelai is Sharanagati. And Purulgelai is the effect of that, the benefit of that. பெற்றம் மைத்துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்தனி குற்றேவலங்களை கொள்ளாமற் போகாது இற்றைப்பரகொள்வா நுகான் கோவிந்தா இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவுக்கும் இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவுக்கும். This is what is mentioned in the question. இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவுக்கும் உன்னோடு ஒற்றோமே ஆவோம். We want to be together, one with you and nothing else. இற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறப்புக்கும் ஒற்றுமை ஆவோம். உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். உனக்கே, we want service only to you. உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். மற்றினங்காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். மற்றினங்காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய் is a very important line there, which says we do not want any other kama, which means we want only service to Krishna, only Kainkaryam to Krishna and nothing else. Please give us that benefit of our Charanagati. That's what she says, which is a very, very high ideal. Atma Samarpanam, as we call it. That's exactly what Atma Samarpanam is. And last but one Pasuram, she says that and completes the Thiruppavai by saying the Palasruti in the 30th Pasuram. So, if you don't remember anything about Thiruppavai, remember the 3 things that is said. One is offer flowers to Lord. 2 is Nama Sankirtanam. Don't ever forget your Nama Sankirtanam, it is important. 3rd is Atma Samarpanam. This is all the messages that come from Thiruppavai, which Andal has conveyed to everybody in this world as part of what Varaha Peruman told Bhumi Devi during Varaha Avatar. With that, I conclude. And Ram, if you have any words to say, you can say.
Sure. Yep, definitely. So, thanks everyone for joining. So, before we go and look at the results and the prize voucher, let's go through quickly about what Shyama is doing in this as part of the Margazhi in Singapore festival. So, we started with a lecture demonstration on the 18th Friday, and then we had a lot of concerts on the Saturday, that is yesterday. Then today we had a lot of workshops, and then every day evening at 7 p.m. there are free events. You can catch them live on YouTube at 7 p.m. So tomorrow we have column workshop. Then on Tuesday we have dance quiz by children, and then a dance game show on the Wednesday. And then again, like that, we have other events happening continuously. So on Thursday we have a music quiz, and then again on Saturday we have a music game show. And on 25th and 27th we have full day events. On 25th we have the concerts happening at the Aliwal Art Center, and as well as on the 27th as well. And 26th we have the another round of workshop day. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who are the winners now. Okay.
Yep.
So it's not really going to be winners. It's going to be only one winner actually here. Everybody is a winner actually in a way, because I learned a lot of things. So Aprameya on the third position, Dhruva on second, and first is drum roll, Narayanan, V Narayanan. Okay, great, congrats Narayanan. So very nice. I have a popular voucher to you. So I'm going to email you with the details on how you can collect it, or how I can send it to you by post. Okay. And thanks, Raman sir. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு small token of appreciation, which I'm also doing the same thing, which I'm going to send it across to you. Okay, over post. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And thanks again to all children who joined, and to the winner Narayan as well. Thank you again. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Good night to all the children.